smoking, choking, then I'm stroking. No emotions, but she open. Quarter walking, you was loafing. She was with it, let me hit it. Rap about it, boy, I live it. 40 call, I'm never slipping. She pick me, I'm never tipping. Top back, rolling, coking, smoking, choking, then I'm stroking. No emotions, but she open. Quarter walking, you was loafing. She was with it, let me hit it. Rap about it, boy, I live it. Got your baby mama dripping. 40 call, I'm never slipping. No emotions.
On here we got Uno Boss. Uno Boss, you in the building.
They probably don't make sure we say his name. I think I said it wrong. I know they got me having
this up right here. How we say it correctly, man? Am I saying it right?
Uno Boss.
Uno Boss.
Hey, can we turn that mic? Because sometimes I be saying it on our YouTube. That might be a little low on that one.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure that one. And they good. Go ahead, introduce yourself, man. Let them know where to get your music at, all that. Make sure they pronounce it right.
Uno Boss.
What's going on?
Follow me on Twitter at Uno Boss. UNOBO, 2 S's. My music at www.bandcamp. www.unoboss.bandcamp.com.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is, man. You know, why don't you tell the people a little bit about yourself, man? You know, who you are, what you been doing?
DC native, Southeast, been around.
That's right.
Been around for a long time. Music game, party game, going on the party. Write music for people, things like that. I'm a rapper, like I said. Put out 2 mixtapes, got a new one coming up.
You a ghostwriter?
Yeah.
What are you writing for? You don't mind me asking?
I mean, I write a lot of stuff. I just blessed to work with the Godfather a lot, like Chuck Brown.
Okay.
I write a lot of stuff for him.
Okay.
Listen, this all this stuff. The stuff that I did away from me, I can't really talk about.
Oh, okay.
Like the tape I'm about to drop in the documentary is called History in the Making. Like, it's called Him, like I Am Him. So I'm gonna let a lot of people know about that stuff from this new tape in the documentary. So a few names gonna come up, people probably know that a DC dude.
Yeah, that's what it is. So how long you been doing this, man?
It's my 10-year anniversary.
10-year anniversary? That's what it is.
I started in 02 when I used to do the radio commercial and stuff. So I've been in the game. I started here. I got like the first joint we did. Like a gospel joint. I ain't has me. You know, it sounds like a shake.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I wrote a joint for her in 02 and I ended up getting a Grammy nomination. So I was like, hey man, maybe I need to keep writing music.
Yeah, no, that's right.
That's what it is, man. So to be honest, like what is it that drove you to like, did you start off like writing for other people or you started off like writing your own music?
I was doing my music. Like I was throwing parties, little cabarets and stuff, whatever. After I left the basketball court.
Oh yeah?
The hoop down, whistle left the court.
Okay.
It was like, man, I ain't never really finished college, so I was like, man, let's start throwing parties. I want to rap. So I was like, all right, cool. You want to rap? I'm going to go where the rappers are. Because DC wasn't a rap town, wasn't a DMV movement back in 2099.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
The DMV movement, but shout out to J-Mo, he in the building.
Yeah, yeah, we about to bring him on too.
We wasn't getting that light, like, as a city, so I was like, man, let me try a different route.
Right.
So what I did was, I was like, man, we go up against the wall, get me a job, and hang where the rappers be at.
That's what's up.
Like, this used to be a studio. This joint, I used to record in this studio. Saffron, RIP. So I was like, all right, let me go up there. Then I was like, that's where I met Chucky, who I started writing with.
So you probably, I know you said you ghost writing. You probably writing shit make me sound good.
Depends on how many.
All I need is, I mean, can you do the beat too, or you doing just straight writing?
I stopped doing beats. I did the beats on, like, I did most of the beats on my first CD. But I only did that because it was like, there wasn't no sound click when I really started rapping, so I did a bunch of beats. So it was all old beats, but I used them. So now you can go on the internet and find beats and stuff like that. But back then, producers wanted like 900 and 1,000 down here for beats.
Yeah.
You know what they're doing.
Yeah. I remember I was hearing, I believe it was Timberland talking about it, man, and he was telling me at one point, I mean, he wasn't telling me, but he was telling his story, and he was saying at one point in time that it was like he was getting like 100,000 for a beat.
I mean, but he Timberland.
Yeah,
like, if he was a dude that's some Timberlands on. both trying to make it.
You definitely got a point, but shit, I don't give a damn who he is. I ain't giving you no 100,000 for no motherfucking beat, homie.
Like that people was buying records though, so
yeah, damn niggas was selling records too. Yeah, you right.
So you can get that
you right. You got a point. You got a point. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, further ado, man. You know, what is it that's inspiring you to? You know, you say this your 10th year anniversary. What is it that's inspiring you to keep doing it? You know, you've been doing it for 10 years. You know, so what's your inspiration?
I just started focusing on rap probably. I want to say I put out a mixtape like 03. But then I was so caught up with the writing, it was just like, all right, I'm gonna write my way. And I took my write checks and filled me in the studio and stuff like that. Had a little deal on the table for like anti-label and stuff like that. But that got shot down. Like I said, it's a whole documentary coming out about it. There's a lot of people gonna be like, are you serious? Yeah. There's a lot that was happening behind the scenes.
How soon that's coming out?
July. You definitely got to come back through here, man. When you come,
I'm gonna make my rounds again, but I came to support the homie Reg. You've been hollering at me and still here hollering at me, so I had to get up here. But yeah, I keep going because I love music for one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I ain't been trying to get on per se as just a rapper for 10 years.
Right.
Like, if people ain't heard me, they heard my music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
people hearing your music, not even knowing that they hearing your music.
Like a lot of it. So it's like, all right, cool. Now let me put my focus into the artist because I ain't getting no younger. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta do my thing as an artist and shoot my shot at that. And it's working a little bit. Like I got used to the Twitter thing and working the local scene. It's funny sometimes, but I'm learning.
Yeah. That's what
it is. With some cool dudes, meet some cool people, working with some cool dudes. Right. I still do the party thing, like we do industry night at Stadium. Y'all gotta come out with that.
Yeah, no, they've been telling
Stadium.
Yeah. That's on Monday.
We do Thursday industry night at Stadium.
Okay.
It's like you come out network, it'd be people from other internet radio stations, be all kind of artists. Like this week we have the boxing community coming out.
Okay.
Then the 17th we got the producer beat battle, all strip club type beats.
Yeah.
So the producer's gonna be out. It's like it's a real live industry now, so y'all gotta come in.
Yeah, most definitely. So that sound like a new move right
That's my atmosphere anyway.
Yeah, big booty hoes come with it.
We know.
Hey man, let me ask you one thing before we get up off here, man. How did you come up with the name Uno Boss? Yeah. Alright. So I used to go parties, like I said, cabaret. I was using, first it was Too Hot Entertainment, me and my homie. Okay.
When I started doing it by myself, it was just like, entertainment, like, be by myself.
Yeah.
And then I just put the boss on it after I started feeling myself.
Now, was that after the Grammy? Was that after the Grammy nomination?
Post first Grammy.
Already know.
Yeah. But it was like, it was like Hugo Balls. It was like a DC thing, Hugo Balls. I just threw it on there.
Okay. Alright.
So Uno was already there.
So before we go to our next guest, man, what can the people expect from Uno Balls?
Good music. And there's a lot more of it on the way. And I also manage artists. I got a young group called Hard Working ENT.
Hard Working ENT. Alright, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to get them on.
I'm definitely bring them back up.
I've been here. They on World Star too, right?
Yeah. We ain't hit World Star. They all over YouTube though.
Hard Working ENT.
They all over YouTube and Twitter. They ain't not World Star just yet, but it's about to be a blitz.
Okay. Well, I thought I heard somebody.
The youngest, they on the way up.
Alright.
As far as the like that good hardcore, street music, but still good music. Yeah, they're my youngest. Ain't a whole lot.
That's what's up. I know you bought some niggas for us to hear. Which one is it? I see it's a rack I'm on here.
Play the joint. This the main single I've been working this. It's called Count My Money. Got a video coming up for this.
Count My Money.
Featuring my homie Gavi, the chosen one. It's called Count My Money.
You want to lead us into that one?
Coming up now is your Uno Boss, featuring Gavi, the chosen one. One of the new singles we about to shoot off the History of the Making. It's called Count My Money.
Let's go. Dmvtalks.
Hey Hey dog, I smoke like a tailpipe, and I can't stop, homie, cause this kush got me high like the gas price. I smoke good every night, and this loud pack got a nigga stuck like a deer in the headlights. I call that shit Kevin Hart, cause you hit this one time, and you might go night-night, homie. Got smoking with your chest, no cough, homie. No weed talk, but I smoke like Snoop Dogg, nigga. And you could call it homicide, cause this shit is some killer. And if you ain't got a great Dutch, dog, I'm cool with vanilla. Inhaling that Mary Jane, I know you can smell her. And it's so turned up, ain't no need to conceal her, because I'm
all the time. Yes, sir. Every night. That's what we do. Cap City. Welcome to the wonderful Budda world of